Mean Girls,
paternity fraud,
false rape accusations,
parental alienation,
infanticide,
femininity.
Maybe she's born with it.
Venus from Gillette.
Female aggression is usually seen as not very important, not very deadly, nothing really to react to.
Of the first 100 women that came into my refuge, 62 were as violent and some more violent than the men they left.
5-bladed stroke.
I cut it up into pieces.
How she dismembered the victim and burned his limbs on a barbecue grill. That victim was...
Women are better than men.
No jury is going to convict me.
Nita Chauvin smothered her 9-month-old son. Amanda Webb put her 2-month-old baby boy in the freezer.
Female pedophiles. There are female abusers. They haven't been recognized. They've been able to disguise their abuse, I think, more cleverly. We're quite willing to accept that we are a superior breed and that we do everything right, but quite unwilling to accept that we could do anything quite as horrible as this. Women tend to use objects, broom handles, bottles. One woman said that she was sexually abused by rose stems with the thorns still on, being stuck up. Women can be quite cruel using objects.
Allegedly murdered her 4 children.
Drowning her infant son and the boy's 5-year-old brother.
He saw a mom take her 10-year-old daughter into the water and hold her under.
Accused of murdering her own 2 children and leaving them in an oven.
Casey Anthony.
You killed your children?
Yeah, I did that, both of them.
But they are more evolved.
The bottom line is women are definitely more spiritually evolved than men. That's really kind of where it's all coming from.
And you told her that there was a chance that he wasn't her father.
Yes.
Who it turns out is her father. And you did that because I don't believe in keeping secrets from my kids.
Yes.
You're a moron. You have a paternity test. Then you know. You don't tell her first because you feel as if you have to get it off your chest. Moron!
Between 10 and 12%, we prove that the man who we test is not the father of the child.
I'm not going to suggest that you do that, but look into my eyes and tell me what I'm saying. Clap if you think that she should trick him.
Take full responsibility for what happens to you. It's one of the highest forms of human maturity. It's the day you know you've passed from childhood to adulthood.
They are just leaps and bounds beyond boys immediately.
I'm a 5-foot girl.
Slapped him across the head and said, "You are not allowed to hit me back."
Well, at least she was being honest.
The woman who was at the center of the false rape allegations that were brought against 3 Duke University athletes may now be facing a murder charge.
Lying about rape.
Those claims also not supported by the video.
It never happened.
She made the whole thing up.
Are you going to make something up that I hate you?
Yeah, without a doubt.
Why would you do that, Kel?
All right, do that today. That's why.
The girl conspired in person and via electronic communication devices to falsely accuse TF of sexual assault.
Watch how this woman astonishingly punches herself in the face, later telling police her husband bashed her.
They are better than us. They make me better.
Pleaded guilty to allowing men to rape her 2 daughters, ages 5 and 6.
1992, 16-year-old Amy Fisher shot and wounded Botafugo's wife, Mary Jo.
At just 12, these 2 girls lured her to a wooded area where police say they stabbed her 19 times.
I called Jeremy worthless, piece of stupid, loser, liar.
Did you hear me? No, you didn't.
But the other component was her turning around to her son and saying, "Your father's an idiot." 70% of male victims experience assault by a female perpetrator in the home.
She assaulted me with a steam iron. She placed it on my left lower arm. She boiled the kettle and poured it over my groin. And then whilst I was stuck to a leather sofa writhing in agony, she reboiled that kettle and re-poured it.
Sugar, spice,
and everything nice.
That's what little girls are made of.
She was brutally bullied by the so-called mean girls, the so-called popular girls, that she went home, went into a closet, and hanged herself.
Tanya Head was just one of 19 people who had been above the point of impact in the South Tower. But Tanya, you see, had a very dark secret. She wasn't even in the United States on September 11th. It was all a lie.
Happy wife, happy. Just the other night in hockey.
Happy wife.
Happy wife, happy life.
Happy wife, happy life.
Despite this, deputies tell us she was willing to fork over $5,000 to an undercover deputy to kill her ex-husband, David Leahy.
Earlier, Dahlia was caught on camera allegedly hiring an undercover cop to kill Mike, her husband of just 6 months.
You know, he gets 2 in the head.
Oh, what a cute little girl, whatever. But I'm not 5,000% sure.
In a murder-for-hire plot against the father of her kids.
She was sentenced to 10 to 20 years in prison for attacking her brother with a knife as part of a plot to kill the entire family.
So you don't want it done in the house, then?
Because it would be messy in the house.
Secret a lot of men don't want to tell you, so you are the superior sex.
This is in Las Vegas. Babe, he said, I've been looking for you. I punched him straight in the face.
And take your rightful place as our better half.
Trial of an Orange County woman accused of cutting off her husband's genitals and then tossing them into a disposal.
I do think it's quite fabulous. I mean, can you just imagine that thing whizzing around the disposal?
They're not to be like a total buzzkill, but it is a little bit like sexist. Like if somebody cut a woman's breast off, no one would be sitting laughing. Like it's not that right to sit around laughing about it if we think about it.
It's different, though.
It is different.
One's floppy and sticking up like that. It's easy to do that. You're a nick.
You don't want to go home where?
With Mommy.
I know, baby. I told the judge this. I told the judge this already. Okay? Okay? Your girl's gonna be okay.